already, as I'm saying, it still is the system. You can still do that.
Right.
So we need something,
You don't think it's a policy that he should run with?
No, we need stronger policies.
Oh, it is. All we need to do is to formulate policies.
Okay.
And once those policies are implemented, yes, there will be people who do their possible best to make it run.
Right.
So it is possible.
Right.
Some other companies are doing it. Just that we need to enroll the others in order to expand the economy. So once the hospitals are doing it, maybe the others should also be enrolled on it in order for it to be expanded.
How do you think it's going to help the country?
It will, because as we all know, there are a lot of graduates in the house not working. So if we have some working on the day and some working at night, definitely it's going to help the economy.
So it will create employment?
A lot of employment.
I think it can work. Oh yeah. It can work.
Right.
You can do it, yeah.
How do you think it will help the country?
Oh, it will help the country because of how as at this time, how the economy is moving. That 24 hours, if it comes in, I think it can help the Ghanaians, yeah.
There are those who are saying it will create employment because people work in the evening, some will work in the afternoon.
It's true. It's true. Right. It will create a lot of jobs.
Oh, my opinion is just simple. You are about to enter into the election year, and everybody is saying what he or she think is good so that you can vote for him. Yeah. So if the former president says he's going to introduce the 24-hour service, that is his opinion. Yeah.
You don't think it's going to work in an economy like Ghana?
For me, I don't know. Unless maybe Ghanaians vote for him, and when it's his turn, if he can introduce it, fine.
Vice President Bawumia is saying that a service like that is already running because we have some banks and hospitals running 24 hours.
Yeah, I know. I know a service like that is already running. Some of filling stations are running 24/7. Hospitals are also working 24 hours. Transport business is 24 hours. So I don't know the reason why somebody will say, let me introduce another 24 service. No. Yeah, I don't think so, but that is his opinion. And he wants to say something that people will vote for him to power. So that is his opinion.
It won't work.
Why?
Because we have seen Dr. Mahama government and we see MPP government. Both two of them, they are not correct. They can't do anything.
But there are those who are saying if he should introduce the 24-hour service, which means your banks, your hospitals, some restaurants will be running day and night, it will create employment for the youth. Because there will be those who work in the morning, those who work afternoon shifts, and those who work evening shifts. Don't you think it's a good policy?
Good, but it won't work. Yeah, any Juma Ghana, any Juma. Because it should be a machine in any Juma. For example, our president, Rekufadu. What should we be saying until it won't work?
Already, I believe it's already working in the system because if you can connect your bank account already to your Momo, it's been already connected, then I don't see the need for it. We need something better. Yes. Okay. Because it's already working. Now I can easily get money at midnight when I want to go to the hospital. All I need to do is just wire it from my account to my Momo. And then even I don't need the cash, I can just pay at the hospital or any services straight from my Momo. So if that system is already there, then let's look for something else.
So you don't think it's a new policy that will be introduced?
No.
It's something that already runs?
It's already running.
Right.
Yes.
And there are those who are saying that if this policy is really effective, as former president is saying, it will create employment because there are those who will be working night shifts and the youth who've graduated and are home, they will get the opportunity to work night shifts or evening shifts and morning shifts. What do you think of that?
You see, as a youth, you don't have to wait for anybody to employ you, seriously. If you want to do it, you can do it. You can make it. If you want to work online, you can easily work online. All you need is your data. And you can purchase data 24/7. So already, as I'm saying, it still is the system. You can still do that. So we need something,
You don't think it's a policy that he should run with?
No, we need stronger policies.
Okay, for the 24-hour economy, it's a laudable idea, fine, but I think it's already being implemented in the manufacturing industry.
Really?
Yes, the healthcare system, the hospital are also running the 24-hour economy, like the 24-hour service and all things. So with the manufacturing industry and the healthcare, the health sector, it's already running in there. So it's not a new thing. The 24-hour economy is not a new thing, a new idea coming. It is already running. Okay.
So you can go to the restaurant at 1 a.m. and still get something to eat, or?
No.
So that's
for
what
this sector, for that sector, it's not there. But mind you, with this 24-hour economy, we have to put a lot of things in place. Because then again, we have to put in security measures.
Yes.
Because going out even sometimes after 10 o'clock, it's very dangerous. So running a 24-hour, if I'm assured that there will be a 24-hour security everywhere, not only at some places, yeah, it is good. Because I can't go out around 10 o'clock or 1 o'clock going to a bank, then be attacked by armed robbers. Even daytime, the banks are being attacked. Then 1 a.m. Nah.
So you don't think it's a good policy that will work efficiently?
I don't think so.
Right.
For some sectors, I don't think so. For other sectors, yes. But for some sectors, I don't think so.
What do you make of those who are also saying that it will create employment because there are a lot of youth sitting home, and if this 24-hour economy is being run, they will get employed, maybe run evening service or go for afternoon service or day service?
They're already telling us that the wage is already bloated, and when you look through the consolidated the financial
the budget.
Yeah, the budget compensation takes a chunk of the expenditure. So it's creating employment. I think when it's creating employment, would also add more burden to our expenditure.
So they can't pay them.
You can't pay them already. What they have, they are already not paying people. Then they are adding more people to it. I don't think it would be.
For now, we can't say it's a bad policy because it's doable, but it will depend on how can I say it, the conditions that you implement.
Policies.
Because, looking at Ghana, it will be a difficult task to implement a 24 hour.
Why do you think it will be difficult in Ghana? Because UK is running it okay, US is running it smoothly.
Actually, you are bringing countries that follow the law accordingly.
Oh.
Yes, but you can see in Ghana here, there are so many things that we don't follow, there are basic rules that we don't follow. But in US like this, as you've taken that, we are far behind them in terms of, how can I say it, policies and rules.
Right.
You can, I don't know how to put it, but there are cases here that happens. If you see the way they resolve it over there, it's not the same thing here. Yes.
So you don't think the 24-hour economy, former president is saying, can actually work in a system like Ghana?
It can work, but it will depend on how serious he is about it. And how it will mean he will have to be very severe, like very disciplined towards people. Yes.
There are those who are also saying that if such policy is implemented, it will create employment for the youth, because we'll have those who are home, maybe working evening shifts, night shifts, afternoon shifts, and morning shifts as well. Don't you think it's good?
That's what I say. Like, it's a good idea, but to implement it, there's a difference between saying it and practicing it. If you are saying it, it sounds good, but
on the grounds.
Because a lot of people come with great ideas, but let's take, for example, the universities. The SRC will come and tell you, we'll do this, but at the end of the day, when the person comes, he's not able to do it. So there's a difference between saying it and doing it. Yeah, when you are trying to do it, there are difficulties that you meet. If you're able to overcome them, why not? Right. It's also good because it will create, as you are saying, more jobs. And, yeah.
I think it's a good policy.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
It would create employment. Yeah. It would create employment. Right. I think that's the main problem we have here in Ghana. the youth are all employed. Majority of us are
So
unemployed.
to have people working night shift and evening shift and all that.
Exactly.
To take down the unemployment rate.
That's it.
But people are also talking about security. Because I don't think you would like to go to the bank at 1 a.m. to go and withdraw money when you're not assured that you will safely return home with what you withdrew.
In that case, the same employment, the police will be employed. I mean, a lot of boys will be employed into the security services. So it's also the same thing here. It's okay.
Yes, it can work, but everything is on the safety of the masses that night, 24 hours. How is our security? The armed robbers, how is the security forces we are going to save us? Where you work with safety and productivity. You won't scare that night time you go, how safe? In the urban area or in the rural area. It's going to benefit only the urban areas or in the cities. So how about the villages? Armed robbers attacking the drivers, our market women on the road. All is included.
Yes.
So how safe? But it's a good policy. If only the security forces, they can maintain the security forces to work on that 24-hour economy, I think that will be good.
So you think the policy will only be effective in the cities, but the urban areas and all that you don't think is
A
good?
lot of challenges are there in the rural
areas,
areas. Concerned about the security.
Right.
Yes. Though it's not too much at the time, but once in a while you hear that they attack some people. You see? So the security people will go into that area, or the assemblyman will combine with the chiefs and this thing. If anything is going wrong, they can alarm and the security people will come safely to come and save their fellow.
Right.
Yes.
So that's the only thing that will stop this policy from working, security. So if he solves the security problem, you think it's a good policy?
Yes, if you work in the night and then you are cancer somebody come and attack you, you are feared or you are scared tomorrow that you will go to the work in the night. That productivity has lost.
Right.
But if you are safe, I think you can work safely without any fear.
Oh, that me or dream on my plan.
Na ebi nso ka say menya sure say adia kende ebia 50,000 bia wo bank ubetimi akọ 1 am say na obekọ bank anopa no ubetimi akọ 1 am akọyi sika no ebi ka security ho asem ne sa ne amanema ni na odwin say bibi wo ho asa 24-hour economy ebetimi esi ne kwan ana.
Oh, they be me say bibi ntimi nsi. Yeah. Bibi ntimi nsi. Ebe ma o man no kra akoso. Ebe ma obia nya ejuma because on be run shift, obi be kwa anopa, obi be kwa ewia, obi be kwa anaju. Nti e good idea. Because ye ka say anaju ntimi nko bank ye boa obi timi akose nye ewia na anopa. Am robbers wo ho no sana. Anaju kra wo ho enti eye ogidie ne mpaya obe wo dwen se okoyi scammer. Obi ayoyi enti ebeyeye
abeboa ama ya branch nso ma nya adwuma ye se adwuma ne busu 24 hours say de omo nya adwuma ye na omeye na anajo na de omo ye dida na omo ye na anopanti ebetumi aboa
Ebeboa ate omo ni adwuma omo tifie ni so ni na ama omma no mani adwuma ye ebi nso ka say security. Cause 1 a.m. there, ukoye juma 1 a.m. na obi mo ho ban a ho betimi a kire osa ana no so there enhye da nye problem sa.
Oh, say or the side any betu a obe make sure say security no be tight. Say na be ya de omo kwa na jo no obe bo omo ho ban. Nti ye ebe boa ya branch na eja kro no sem ni to atwa kakra.
The policy is not a bad policy though, because let's take transportation for example. When sometimes you want to get cars and then you don't get cars in the night, let's take 31st night for an example. Sometimes when we are going to church, we don't get transport. When we close to, we don't get transportations to our various places. So when the 24-hour economy is implemented, I think everyone will be able to get to their destinations without any problem. Yes.
And some basic services that you need, you can can get them easily?
Yes, very sure. Like hospitals. Sometimes you go to the hospital and it's like, oh, for now we are not working and all that. But when it is implemented, you can go to the hospital and then you get attended to at any time. So there's no need to go to pharmacies to get some certain things. You have to go to the hospital to get it. So I think it's a very nice economy. Yes, if implemented.